Hello everyone, this is your host Kimberly here. We have ourselves some fresh Phasmophobia content. Updated version 0.3, and you can bet we're gonna be spicy today. We're gonna go through the patch notes, jump right into Phasmophobia, and we'll see if we can't find a few of the new ghost types, test out the new equipment, and just see all the changes that we can identify. But first, let's go down and take a look at what's been changed. So, of course, as you can see from above, we got ourselves a sprinting overhaul, 2 new ghost types, new equipment, and then some more changes, of course, because they can't stop at that. We got ourselves a sprint rework here. So it looks like you can now sprint for 3 seconds at an increased speed with a 5-second recharge. So instead of having our slow ass sprint speed from before, that's our now new walking speed, and now we've been given a an increased speed, which is great. 5 seconds recharge. We can now run away for 3 seconds. We'll of course have to see what that looks like. Let's see, a VR teleport. No, I don't have a VR. I don't use VR in Phas. But to replicate sprinting, we've added an inner and outer UI circle to represent teleport range. Interesting. We'll have to see what kind of crackheads will use that in the random lobbies. Now, increase the acceleration of ghosts during a hunt when they can see you. That is terrifying. So it makes revenants even faster. It makes it just makes them all faster, but the revenant even just more terrifying. Speedrunning anyone? Honestly, it's if we can keep like Hunter 10 minutes, that'd be fantastic. But let's see, lower the ghost's hunt delay before it moves from 5 to 3 seconds, even better. So I like the sprint rework. It affects both the ghosts and the players. So now you have to pay more attention to when it starts to hunt, and always have a plan of escape, because if it sees you, it will kill you. Unless it's shade, because it won't do a fucking thing. But let's see, we got the Goryo and the Myling. Let's see, it doesn't tell us the evidence type, so of course we'll have to take a look. But I imagine they're going to be with the DOS projector, at least. I would assume both of them are going to use that. The new evidence type, I'm guessing, will be dots. So we'll have to take a look at that as well. Electronic equipment will now alert the ghost of your position during a hunt, similar to talking shit in the closets, and in the lockers. So I guess it's not a good idea to keep running that EMF reader, huh? And probably not the boy or the spirit box. I guess those are the only 2 ones that, maybe the lighter. I guess, would that be considered electronic equipment? I doubt it. So let's see. So it says turn them off before hiding. Would that imply that it'll track you to that place before you turn it off? I mean, so if I, for instance, if I run to a closet and I hide in it with the thing on, but I managed to turn it off before the ghost even gets there, will that ghost still come to me in that area and eat my ass? Very interesting. Hunts now affect all electronic equipment with new sounds and visuals. That is phenomenal. It'll probably affect the radio. Hopefully the radio has different sounds. It was very interesting. I'm very excited to see these new changes. We'll have to explore them with all the randoms. Let's see. The parabolic microphone now allows you to hear paranormal sounds when aimed towards the ghost. Finally, a different use for the parabolic microphone, other than a few numbers appearing on the damn thing. I never knew what those fucking numbers meant when I aimed them down at the hallways. All I knew is that, hey, there was a sound that the ghost made down there, or it could have been some one of our teammates, opening a door. You can now enable head bob in the settings. Sure, why not? Let's see. Minus the sound sensor, all new equipment has a new visuals and effects. That is, I mean, that's kind of that's interesting in itself. I mean, I didn't necessarily have a problem with the way the items looked. Some of them just utility was a big thing. But hey, you know, I'll take any updates we can get at this point, right? New post-processing effects for players in CCTV. Will that affect individuals, you know, looking through? No, when they say post-processing, does that mean when we're looking at players through the CCTV, it'll be different? Maybe the ghost can fuck with them. I don't know. Honestly, we'll have to see. All these changes. I'm not sure if we're gonna see all these different changes in our experience, but we will certainly try. Let's see. All the ghost types have had their evidence changed to make room for the 2 new ghosts and the dots projector. So you thought you memorized them before. Now we have to fucking memorize them again. You know, it's great. During a hunt, equipment and lights will only be affected when in range of the ghost. That's pretty big. So you, well, I guess that's more of an aesthetic thing, because if you don't turn them off in time, the ghost is going to come to you anyway. So we'll have to see if turning them off while in or out affects dying. Random, let's see, okay. Random ghost footsteps can now only be heard with a, oh shit, no. Damn it. Random ghost footsteps can only be heard with a parabolic microphone. You know, it was one of my favorite things to do, was to find how to find a ghost when you hear it just walking around. You know, you hear that big old thud of a footstep behind you, and you're like, oh, okay, the ghost is right here. Made finding them so much easier. You didn't have to bring a fucking thermometer around. You didn't have to bring an EMF reader, although you could. If you just like heard them walking around, you know the general area where the ghost is. But now you need the parabolic microphone. Great. Glow 6, glow for 30 seconds, and fade over the next 30 seconds. Sure. Why not? I wish they added more uses for the glow sticks, but I mean, it's good to see where the ghost will be, you know, in case it starts hunting. The spirit box text has been replaced with icons to show if the ghost is responding. Oh, that's, well, I mean, that's all right. That's, I mean, so as long as it responds to you, right? We'll have to check that out too. Several sound effects have been replaced. The infrared sensor functionality has been merged with into the motion sensor. Okay, that's great. I mean, we did have kind of like the first like top shelf of the second like shelf basically had nothing you could use except for the motion sensor. So I guess the infrared and the motion sensor is just great. You know, lighting has been improved in most maps. Awesome. Might take away some of the ambiance, but hey, you know, do what you gotta do. Replacement helper object has new visuals. Okay, not sure what that is. Volumetric lighting has been approved in all maps to reduce fogginess. Interesting. When playing solo, you no longer have to use push to talk for the spirit box, if turned off in the settings. Okay, well that's not bad. That also makes me wonder if ghosts are still listening to you without your push to talk on. So if I'm holding down B, and the ghost is, you know, if I'm trying to like talk to the ghost, can the ghost hear me? Like in the closet, if I'm not having the push to talk on, say if I'm like talking to somebody else. Interesting theory. The ghost will no longer be visible at the start of the hunt until it starts moving. That's great. Yeah. Player hand skin color will now change based on the character you're playing as. Cool. The tutorial has been updated with the new evidence type and the new visuals. The journal will now always be held in the left hand in VR. Parabolic microphone can only be used inside. Great. And we got our visual adjustments and UI fixes, or UI adjustments as well. You knew this was coming. You knew this was coming. Show us phrase no longer makes the ghost interact twice. I mean, come on, that was a given. You know, using show us to cheese your way into making the ghost do stuff for you. I mean, that was just fun. Let's see. And of course we have our standard, other fixes here. Fixed a common multiplayer crash for the host on Asylum in multiplayer. I hope, I sure do hope that I'm able to play Asylum now, because I would never be able to play it. Every time I load it up, it'd be like a 75% chance I would crash. So it just made it not fun. And plus Asylum, is just the anti-fun of ghost hunting, which makes it kind of fun. You feel like you're just running through all the small maps, and even high school felt like a little bit easy, so you run into Asylum to get your balls in check. So let's see. Fixed a bug where certain ghost animations will only play if you are the host. And okay, fixed a bug where equipment sounds broken when held by the female character. Interesting. Okay, so and fixed a bug where you could force the ghost to end the hunt using voice recognition. Great. Okay, so it looks like they've been watching Sim quite a lot. Yeah, I mean, come on, show us was a given, and ending the hunt when you were dead, that's just a little overpowered. So anyway, let's go ahead and get into the hunt here. So let's go ahead and close this. Okay, so immediately the game already looks lighter. Let me just move this on over here. Okay, perfect. So as you can see, a lot lighter here. And we've got this, we've got all the new equipment here. Smudge sticks? Yeah, they look like them. Wait, what the fuck is that? Wait, hold on, can I crouch? Oh, there we go. Sorry. Okay. Interesting. So what the fuck is that? Is that the new parabolic microphone? Or is that the, it looks... Oh, that's the UV light. What the fuck? Damn, that UV light be looking thick. Okay. Well. Okay. I know they were... I believe I saw in one of the updates they were trying on fixing the money in the levels. I don't think that has been adjusted. I mean, they obviously didn't put it in the patch notes, so we're gonna go ahead and jump into some random lobbies. But okay, I'm going to, well, actually no. First and foremost, let's hop into a solo and just take a look at everything. Let's see. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, so they did update that. Let's buy some of the new dots projectors. A laser light projector that detects paranormal movements, highlighting any entities within its range. Interesting. Now let's buy the crap out of those. Am I missing anything else? Optional equipment. Now that's interesting. They have a crucifix under optional. Come on now. Flashlight. Yeah, I consider that pretty optional. Let's buy a few of those. I have been dying a lot lately. Unfortunately, we do need some of the parabolics. Let's buy a couple of sound sensors just for giggles. Motion sensor, that's there. Infrared sensor. Okay, so they took that out completely, which is good because I can honestly tell you I never use that. Okay, so let's. Oh, this is different. Okay, so they flesh that out a bit more. Let's do a nice casual Tanglewood, right? We're gonna start on professional, of course, professional or nothing. Go ahead and add basically everything. Oh, I didn't. Well, total item. Is that? So is this okay? So I guess that's just your main items, and that's your optional items. It really suck if I had these. So what I'm gonna basically do is I'm just gonna jump into a solo, and we're gonna take a look at the new equipment, and then after that we're going to jump into some random lobbies and just get the normal experience out of the way. Or we might just end up making this, and then I'll do a separate video testing out all the new crap. Anyway, I am super excited though for this update. I mean, Ghosts, when they updated the Ghost difficulty, it felt great. It felt like it was a good step in the right direction. Because I remember before that it was basically just a meme, right? Professional was a joke. The Ghost could never really get to you. I mean, as long as you had a thermometer, then they changed that, which is great, because then they forced you to rely more on the EMF reader or like spirit box and whatnot. But then they even took away the ghost footsteps being able to be heard without being in a hunt. So that's gonna really switch things up. It's going to, I think, force a little bit longer gameplay, which just makes everything worse. Okay. So here we are. Oh, that's interesting. Ooh, got a bit of lag here, not a problem. I have a potato for a computer. Wait a minute. Is there only one cat? Okay, then there's the night vision for that. Interesting. Maybe it's because there's no power. So there'll only be power on the outside. Got the key. Okay, so first things first. It's the new... I like the way he's holding it too. It's kind of nice, actually. New UI for the new UV light. Interesting. Okay, so I'm guessing these are the strong flashlights, and these are the not so strong flashlights, right? Can I not pick these up? So apparently you can't pick up two flashlights at the same time. I'm wondering if these are... Yeah, that looks lighter than the... Yeah, so these ones must be the regular flashlights, and these ones must be the good ones. Cool with me. Okay. Now, let's just toss this out there. So we got our sound sensor, we got our glow sticks. Ooh, that's actually quite nice. That's ooh, jeez, that's almost bright. Fuck. Alright, I'm just gonna put that over there. I'm gonna check back about 30 seconds, see if these disappear. They do. I kind of like that. It's almost like a rave party. Okay, so we got ourselves a motion sensor. I'm guessing these are the new motion sensors. Interesting. And they have the infrared in there as well. Wait. Okay. Maybe. No, well, we'll have to try that out. And of course we have got our sound sensor here. So I'll set you right down there. We got our tripods here. I like how they're not just, ooh, hello. Oh, nice. Okay. If my game doesn't freak out every time I'm doing it, shit, might be useful. Okay, so we do have our updated walking speed is now our old sprint, and then hauling ass mode. If they could turn down the range just a wee bit, that'd be nice. Okay, I think I just heard us get a little exhausted as well there at the end. Interesting. Okay, I like it. I can dig it, really. Okay, so we got ourselves a camcorder, and we can put that. I kind of like this. It's just like the way they're holding it here. Let's just take a look. Oh, okay. Oh, that's kick ass, I tell you. Oh, that makes it so spooky. That's just great. Some fucking blur and it close. That's nice. That is perfect. All right, cool. So you don't have to worry about turning the damn thing on. So I'm assuming at least, right? Or maybe you do. Jeez. Jesus Christ. Oh man, that okay, so we do have, so the camera does work immediately. You don't have to really turn it on after the fact. So also I realized that there's only one ordinary canvas because it's a fucking house. Sure. Oh man. Oh, so we'll get to all this after. Okay, so we got ourselves a, what the fuck is this? Is that the spirit? No, that's the spirit box. What the hell are you? Am I stupid or something? Is this, no? That's the EMF. Maybe I'm a little stupid. But what is this? Well, what is that? Okay, so we got our book. Oh, you can actually place it in there. Interesting. Let's see. Just wonder, can you place that in there? Nope. Just testing things out, so let's see. There's a standard EMF reader. I do like the new EMF. I hope the sounds are a little bit more clear between 4 and 5. Okay, we got ourselves our brand new spirit box. I like it. Okay. Taking a look over here, we got ourselves the parabolic microphone. Looks nice. I like the update. And also the fact that you know, it's not just taking up half your screen, which is also phenomenal. Never forget the head cam. We got ourselves a photo camera, and it looks like, yep, same principle as the other camera. It only works when you're outside of the truck. You cannot waste pictures inside the truck. So you can still waste them out there. Ooh, that's a lovely little side effect. Cool, 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 cool. I like the way that it, you know, saves the picture down in your left-hand corner of the screen, kind of like it would like a normal smartphone. Let's see here. We got ourselves a brand new thermometer. You can turn it on in here. Interesting. Let's see. I mean, I'm liking the new skins for everything. They look quite nice. And how could you forget about our lovely little sanity pill here? Now I can't take them. Oh, because, well, can I take them out here? No. Maybe you can take them when you're at 100. I thought you could before. Maybe I'm wrong. So we got a new smudge stick here. Interesting. I mean, All they're really missing is that little sheath that they used to come in. But I guess, I mean, I can dig it. They look a little bit different than the old EMF reader now, I guess. Oh, that was really ever an issue. Now, a camera, oh, it's straight out of Beauty and the Beast here. I'd almost expected to, grow a pair of arms and start dancing. Let's get the new fire effect and see if that's a thing. Interesting. Okay, I mean, I can honestly say that is looking pretty good. Looking pretty good to me. Crucifix, I mean, it changed a little bit. I still like it. Looks fine to me. Better than, I mean, any update is a good update at this point. And we got our good classic salt. I guess they wanted to go step away from the modern salt and, but you're still, ooh, that's a, I kind of like the, that is definitely different, and I like it. So we still got 3 charges, awesome. Let's see, and I believe that about covers it for the items. I like how our sanity hasn't gone down, which is great. It used to just passively go down, I thought. But, alright, so, we're gonna go ahead and end the video here today. I just wanted to show you all the new items, and of course these have gone out. I thought they were, you could charge them, or I thought they were just like gone and you would be able to turn them back on, but perhaps not. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. I'm so excited for this the new content here. You're gonna see a lot more live streams on Twitch, a lot more live streams on YouTube. I'm trying to do both platforms and of course make videos for YouTube as well, so expect more content, expect more Phasmophobia. And without further ado, y'all have a nice day. Bye-bye. Alright guys, so I am a bit of a potato, and I do apologize. I forgot a couple of things when going over the overview. As you know, we went through the patch notes and everything, so what I wanted to do, because during that first video, I picked this up and I didn't know what the fuck it was. This is obviously the dots protector, basically the new equipment type, or the new evidence type. And me being a kind of a dumbass, I didn't know. So anyway, second thing I forgot was the new ghost types, the new evidence. So now I didn't know what they were before exactly per se for each ghost. I do remember the ghost, the spirit here had fingerprints. I mean, maybe there's something changed in here. I don't think they changed the overall effects of the ghosts, but we'll pay attention and see if there was any changes. The Wraith, instead of freezing temps, now has the dots projector. I don't know if they were EMF 5, but I know they were freezing temps. The Phantom now dots projector, spear box, and fingerprints. That's awesome. Freaking tastic, We're getting good use of the dots already. Poltergeist, instead of orbs, they now have fingerprints, spear box, and ghost writing. That is interesting. I always liked orbs for them. Dots projector for the Banshee, instead of EMF 5, it's now fingerprints, ghost orb, and dots. Which is good. The less EMF 5, the better. EMF 5 has always been so inconsistent for me, and it's gotten a lot of hunts just turned upside down because you can't get EMF 5. The Jinn, I remember, is EMF 5. I don't remember Jinn having freezing temps, but that's interesting. And fingerprints, I think they were also having fingerprints. What they were before, maybe they were writing, I cannot remember for the life of me. The mayor has changed spirit box. They did have freezing temps in there. So it looks like they might have just changed the bottom for each of them. So it looks like mayor's now ghostwriting instead of freezing temps. We got ourselves a Revenant. Revenants were not freezing temps, they were EMF 5 as well as were they fingerprints? Maybe they changed more than I thought. Also, Revenants weren't ghost orbs. So this is actually pretty funny. Hiding from the Revenant will cause it to move very slowly. Gee. Shade, we're down to, let's see, EMF 5, ghostwriting and freezing temperatures. I mean, I can't really remember what a shade was. I think shade was a ghost orb and EMF 5, but I can't remember the other one. Demon, freezing temps, fingerprints and ghostwriting. I think a demon was freezing temps and ghostwriting. I think there were also spear box and that was changed. The Ure was EMF 5. Now it's a dots and freezing temps and ghost orb. That is awesome. Ures I felt like were very very strong. Just because they they kill your sanity faster and so well. Let's see. Got ourselves an Oni again with the dots, freezing temps and EMF 5. Awesome. Hantu, we're back to ghost orbs, freezing temps and fingerprints. Haven't fought a lot of Hantus, to be honest. Lower temperatures can cause the Hantu to move at faster speeds, but at the same... So what? Turn on the power? Interesting. I guess without, like an admin or like a creative mode, you wouldn't be able to test that that theory. Because we don't really mess with the temperatures at all, to be honest, outside of turning on and off the power. Let's see. Maybe candles have an effect on the temperature as well. We don't know. Okay. Yokai. We got the spirit box, ghost orb, and dots projector. Great. A lot of the ghosts are using the dots projector now. That's awesome. I mean, they want people to use the damn thing. So anyway, we are here with the Goryo. Oh my. Using a video camera is the only way to view a Goryo when it passes the dots projector. Unique strengths. A Goryo will usually only show itself on camera if there are no people nearby. Oh my goodness. So if there are no people nearby, so you have to set up the camera along with the dots projector. They are rarely seen far from their place of death. That's an interesting concept as well. The place of death. Is that would that be considered where the bone would be? Because we haven't really gotten to the fact that these are all dead people in these places, and where their quote unquote their place of death would that be considered where the bone is, or would that be considered where their actual ghost room is? So, anyway. That is the Goryo. And the Myling. Myling is very vocal and active ghosts. They are rumored to be quiet when hunting their prey. A Myling is known to be quieter when hunting. I guess that's a unique strength. Weakness would be Mylings more frequently make paranormal sounds. You'll need the paranormal parabolic microphone. Fuck. And that's EMF 5, fingerprints, and ghostwriting. Interesting. It's gonna take a lot more stuff to memorize ghosts now, or memorize their evidence, because there's 2 more ghosts, but then they shuffled everything else. So let's see if there's anything different. We got ourselves nope, everything else looks about right. I didn't really comment on how the book actually looked, but looks a little better. I like it. So without further ado, this is the end of the video, and I do apologize for getting this content, but it'll be attached onto the end of the video, and For those at home, those at work, I hope you have a wonderful day, and you take care of yourselves. Like and subscribe, of course, but you know how to do it. Ciao.